Welcome to the show. Kachunga, everybody. Kachunga, my friends. This is Trev the Rev, and I ain't no ficker. Late on the day, I did put on Facebook over on there, which shows me late. And to be quite honest, I've had one of these days. I haven't even got a joke pulled up. There's no joke to start the show with. Because welcome, someone's watching the show. Welcome to the show, whoever you are. Kachunga, and to start the show as usual. If you like what you're watching, please hit the like button, the thumbs up button, and if you're not already, please subscribe. And when you want to know his videos coming out, you ring that bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, ding dong, a ding a ling a ling, and to the show. She has just entered the room. She is Lady Roz. Let's we come down and say hello.
Hello.
How's the world doing? How are we today? As I said, for known reasons, I haven't actually got bad jokes to start the show off with. That's not the sound of applause I hear. The cries of, yeah, there's no jokes. Yeah. Now, the reason being is, well, the same reason it's called Down Iceland. The reason the show's late is because we've had Iceland delivered today. And if Roz was at home, it's not a problem because she'd have done that whilst I was doing the night. But only time we could get delivery in was between 5 and 7. Now I was hoping that the delivery's going to turn up before 6 o'clock. I can get the feed done. And then I got a message earlier on today saying the delivery will be between 6 and 7. I was thinking, really? Really? That's the perfect frigging time. Perfect time. And to match that, the lady Roz, you just think, and that was her opening up a bottle of pop before you come out. Anything you do, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
We'll be on the wine
later. That's my Woody Woodpecker then. Yes, so yeah, I was doing Iceland today and I was rushing it away. That's why I put on Facebook it's going to be between 7 to half 7, as I wasn't expecting to actually get on air until then. But luckily, I'm here. And why? I hear everyone shouting, why? There are no jokes? Because I had this new game delivered today and I spent all afternoon playing the game and forgetting the fact I was doing a YouTube feed tonight. So I apologise for that. Yes, you see, I'm a massive Zelda fan. There was actually a question I went on Facebook many years ago saying what's my favourite game, and everyone comes up with Pokemon because everyone knows me, knows I love playing Pokemon. But it's actually my favourite. One of the first games I got into when I was young was Legend of Zelda. And there's a new version. There's an old game that came out in the past called Link's Awakening. It came out for the Game Boy Advance. And I love playing that. Brilliant game. It reminded me of one that was on the SNES, and I can't think of what that one's called. But it reminded me of that. And it's been re-released. Look, it's on the Switch. Woo! So yes, my big mode came in fashion today. It's like you're playing this game. And I wanted to play it on the TV because what you do, you just switch to touch the TV, you put the two handlebars out and you attach it to the remote and you play on the TV, but I find a little plastic. No, I couldn't. And I ended up playing it on the actual handheld version. Sitting here going, brilliant. It brought me back lots of memories. It's a great game. I was watching one of my fellow YouTubers called Shady Penguin. He was doing a playthrough of it, and as soon as I knew that game was coming in, was like, no, not watch anymore, because you've got to learn yourself. I have this ruling, you see. I don't mind watching people play a game I've not seen if I'm not going to play it, because I can enjoy. I do like watching other people play the games, but if I got a game coming in, I don't like to watch other people play it until I've played it myself. So I don't ruin the secrets for me. And yes, that's Roz in the background moving about. She's moving around. And she's got the remote control for the TV, which is no good at the moment because she can't watch TV at the moment. So I'm doing a live feed.
I'm watching TV.
And there's in the fridge up here. That's a between me and Roz. You've no idea what I'm on about. Half the time, I don't know what I'm on about. So there you go. There you go. There you go. I'll tell you what I'll do. I do know a joke. It's a long one. It's about 3 blondes on an island. I'm not sure if I've told you guys this joke before. It's a funny joke. They're lost on this island, you see, and they're walking round and round and round. And as they're walking around this beach, one of the blondes kicks this bottle. And out comes, and she picks this bottle and she goes, little rub. Out comes this genie. Genie in a bottle. Da, 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 da. So I was doing a Mickey take a message in the bottle there, wasn't I? Sending out a genie S. Sending out a genie S. So yeah, so out comes this genie. And he says, as you freed me from my bottle, it used to be a lamp, now it's a bottle. It used to be a metal lamp, now it's a glass bottle. Oh, I'll get my refund. That's the olden days. See, that shows my age. I will give you a wish each to get off this island. And you can't use the excuse, the wish of, I wish I was off this island. You wish away off the island. The first blonde thinks about it. I wish I was 10% more intelligent, that I could find a way off this island. And the hair turned brown, and she thought for herself, hang on a minute, there's some trees there. If I fell them down, I can make a raft and I can row off the island. Row, you raft off the island. Merry. Life is just, can't think of something wrong on the island. And second one watching this, stop. You know, I wish I was 50% more intelligent. Because if I could do that, I could find a way off this island. Her hair turned black. And she remembered she could swim. And she swam. She swam off the island back to safety, avoiding the sharks. There's none there. The whales and dolphins, but no sharks. And then the third one watching this, she thought, I wish I was 100% more intelligent so I can get off this island. She turned into a bloke and she crossed over the bridge that was already there. You can see look at Ross's face. She's looking. She's got really the build up to that. That was the build up to that flat punchline. Now, do you know what happened the other day? And Ross doesn't know this yet. When I was coming home from work the other day, I snuck into McDonald's and I had a chicken sandwich. I haven't had a chicken sandwich in a while. And there wasn't many people in. In fact, I will say, I had to go to the till because I only had money cash on me. But the speed between served at the till and getting the burger across the counter was the quickest I've ever had in McDonald's. I mean, they now got a new system where you have to go onto a screen, go select what you want, and you get a number, you can wait for your number to be called out. Maddening. It really is absolutely maddening. Symbol system. But yeah, I go in. One of my hates happened was there's more than two things. There's quite a few things in life I hate. I mean, one of the things I hate is when you ring a company up and you go with auto direct. If you want to speak to blah blah, press 1. If you talk about your money back, press 2. If you want to piss us off even more, press 3. And you press one of those, and he goes, "Are you an existing customer? Press 1." It's like, "No, I don't want this. I just want to speak to someone." It really drives me nuts when you go to this thinking automated phone calls. Should be makes more sense for you. You bring the number up, and it'll say, "If you want to use an automated system, press 1. If you want to go straight to a customer assistant, press 2." Brilliant system. Brilliant system. That'll work so much better. I think, personally, that'll work so better. But the one thing that annoys me more than that, this does annoy me more than that. And before I get to that point, I will say there might be a special guest appearance tonight by the Gizmo. He is behind that curtain. He is behind that curtain, asleep. I've seen movements. I see the shady movement behind that curtain. Every now and then, I see the twitch of a tail. I hear a twitch of a tail, and he knows Mum's home, and he might think Mum might not know I've been fed. But the problem is, by me saying that, Mum now knows Gizmo's been fed. He's also had some ham. I had some ham rolls today, you see. And I did think ahead. I thought, if I peel some ham off and put it to one side, he won't bother me eating my rolls because I can give him that ham. No, he goes through that ham like a shark, a hot knife through cold butter. And he, honestly, while I'm eating this roll, he's like, "I want some of your ham. I know I've had some ham on my own. I want yours. I want yours. I don't care about what you feed me. I want all of what you eat, and I will stare at you until you give me some of your ham." I gave him a bit more of my ham to leave me alone. And he, oh, I love Gizmo a bit. I do though, but we're trying to house train him at the moment so he doesn't go, "I want some of your food" when we're eating. I mean, now what you're hearing is tubular bells, and it's a message on my phone. See, normally I have a habit of put my phone on silent so I don't hear those thinking riot. But I forgot to do so. It's a rush to get on air. You say, "It's a rush. It's a rush. It's a rush." Now, you're asking me. You are asking me. What are you asking me? I don't know. I can't hear you. You're asking me what? What is it? He hates more. That bastard. I hate it when you speak to someone in the. No matter what store it is, what store, what shop, what food store. It's when they don't listen to what you say. Now, as I said, I went into McDonald's and all I wanted was a chicken sandwich. I don't want to sit down and eat fries and milkshake and stuff. Chicken sandwich. So I've gone up to that counter and I have said, "Please, can I have a chicken sandwich?" By itself. Now, those words by themselves indicate what I want. I don't want no smeggy chips. I don't want no smeggy milkshake. And Roger's trying not to laugh behind me. What I want is just a smegging chicken sandwich. So I went up to this cashier and I said, "Can I just have a chicken sandwich by itself?" And what do you reckon? What do you reckon that smegging cashier said? "You want some fries with that?" No! I just told you I want it by itself. Can I drink? No! Are you eating in? Actually, that information wasn't given to him, so I'll give him that. But no, I wasn't eating in. But it's not the point. It's the point. They do not listen to what you say. They do not listen to what you say. I went into where was the other day? Wilkinson's the other day, and it's not. It's yeah, a light bulb for £5. What's next? You go to a shop and get a bank loan to buy a light bulb. It's going that way. It's going that way. And observation is key as well. That drives me nuts. I have this rucksack on my shoulder, right? I have a rucksack on my shoulder. That indicates to most people I can carry stuff in this rucksack. That's why Smegging got it. He goes to the till, and the little lad, honestly, this is my impression of this bloke on the till at Wilkins. Can I help you? Really must. I know working behind the till is the most happiest job in the whole wide world. I've done it myself. I have worked behind the till for about 12 years, and he's done it for even longer. Yes, Lady Rod. But honest to God, this bloke was like, "Ooh, can I help you?" And, go, "Oh." And then, never mind, I have a rucksack on my shoulder, and they go, "You want a bag?" No, I don't want a smegging bag. I got a smegging rucksack.
I don't know if you've got stuff in it.
That's beside the point. That's completely beside the point. If I was on the till, if I saw someone in a rucksack, I wouldn't immediately say, "Do you want a bag?" I would wait to see if that person's going to use a rucksack. If they're not, then I would say, "Would you like a bag?" I'd wait. I would wait to see the difference. It takes 2 seconds to wait to see what that person's going to do. There's been times where I've gone through a supermarket till and all I've got is a couple of packs of biscuits, and the lady at the till goes, "Do you want a hand pack in that? Really? 2 packet of biscuits? Do I want a hand pack in it? I'm sure I can cope with 2 packets of biscuits. Yes, I'm ranting and raving today." People do not listen. People do not listen to what you want to say. I love when you're someone miserable. I love trying to cheer them up. Because look at their faces, because they're like, and you see them, and you go, "Good afternoon, how are we doing today?" And you know, under their breath, they're thinking, "Oh, I don't want to help you. Why are you being happy? I'm being miserable. I don't want to be happy." And I'm thinking, yes, but it makes me feel so much better, making you feel even more miserable. I've been really happy to you. I love going up to people in the morning and going, "Good morning," and looking at their faces going, "Really? It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and you're like hyper. Good morning." I can't deal with that. I've had no coffee yet. Well, not me, can't drink, but I've had no coffee yet. Coffee. I know it makes my day, and the look I'm getting across at the moment that tells you that she needs a wake up juice in the morning as well. She needs a cup of coffee in the morning,
I can do without it, but I work better with it.
especially if you put water and sugar in it as well, and a bit of milk. Coffee by itself doesn't work. Trust me, it does not work. So, and breathe. Breathe. And the other thing that gets up my nose is when you buy something from somewhere and they go, "We don't do returns on that." Well, I'm not going to return it. Or it's. I know when you go into a supermarket and most supermarkets have a club card, right? Every time you spend £1, you get a point. With me? Why is it when you buy a Mars bar, why you buy Twix or a packet of crisps, it's not even going out for £1, that cashier will says, "Have you got a club card?" Yes, but it's no smegging good, is it? I'm not bringing any smegging points, is it? 'Cause it's not £1 yet. What's the point in asking me if I got a club card? See, I can laugh about this because I've done these jobs. I have done these jobs. I have sat behind the till and I'm memorising how many smegging points you need on a Morrison Miles card to get £5 off in your shop, which is 3,995. Oh my God! I've been there. I have been there. I know how irritating it must be for the customer. And irritating is, I mean, honest to God, when I first used to work in the supermarket, if I'd gone to work in a bad mood, in a real bad mood, and most people who know me know when I'm in one of these real bad moods, I used to put these customers through my till on the speed of light. It's like, "Excuse me, woof, down the belt." Like turn the bottom of the till into like a pinball table. And the customer's like, "Are you all right?" "Yes, I'm fine." "Why you ask?" funny enough, well, my old
Oh.
boss, Les, when she saw us in this sort of mood, it's amazing how fast I was put outside pushing trolleys. And see, this is another thing. This is another thing, right? I'm health and safety where I work. I have to enforce health and safety where I work, right? I see people pushing trolleys about 6 at a time. I used to push about 30. Honest to God, I used to go out and get past 4 pieces of trolleys at the same time. There was never a shortage of trolleys when I was there. Never a shortage. Customers used to duck for cover when I was coming along with these trolleys. Oh my God, here comes the steam train. Woo, woo. Here he comes. Trolley on the way. Trolley on the way. Run for your life. Run for your life. And next. Yeah, so yeah, I used to do well overboard by being clever or funny. It was just my way. I didn't see a point in going up and down, up and down, up and down the same path just to get 6 trolleys back and forwards. And we had no straps in those days. We let the trolleys link themselves up. And I learned a few things. I've seen customers when they're trying to separate trolleys, and sometimes the metal bit, and you see them going, separate trolleys, and they start losing the plot. They're smacking trolley. I just walk over and go, and it comes apart. And they look at me like, who bloody asked you? I wanted to stress about that trolley. I was enjoying stressing about that trolley, and you come along and just separated them for no reason at all. Made me look stupid. And I think, yeah, I did. I quite enjoyed it. I still do it even to this day when I see people just walk over and go, because they get that look of, really? I've been trying to smeg and separate that trolley half a blinking hour. Well, not literally half an hour, more like 10 minutes. You come along in 2 seconds, just go, and I've done it. Oh. I've enjoyed today's episode. It's been ranting and raving. I've enjoyed it. It's brought back memories. It really has brought back memories. Like I used to have, honest to God, I used to have people coming through my till, and you see other tills, like there's no customers going through it, and there's queue to go through my till. And do you know why I used to queue? It's because I treated customers the way I expect to treat myself, and the customers remembered that, and they would look for my till. Only when they saw I wasn't there did they go through someone else's till. Sometimes they even wait for me to come off my break. Is Trevor off his break yet? I'll go for his till now. We can go for his till now. And one of the best jokes I ever played, and this is God's honest truth, best ever joke I ever played on someone in the supermarket. I was put on the meat and fish counter. And we've done this in an episode before. I don't do meat and fish. I hated it, but I had to do it. And from where I was working in this supermarket, I could see the cigarette counter.
I wasn't there.
Now, Roz wasn't there. Roz wasn't involved. She would have cursed me had she been there because this was very, very funny. See, what I do is I dial the extension number, get the kiosk phone, and it start ringing. And I'd watch. And the moment I saw one of the attendants behind the cigarette counter go to answer the phone, I hanged up. And I'd let them walk off. And then I'd ring back. And I'd watch them go back to the phone. And the moment they went to answer it, I'd hang up. I did this about 20, 30 times. I could see myself laughing behind the counter. I had people look at me, simply laughing out. They go, this is brilliant. And at one point, you saw me ringing, and one of the cashiers, like, I could see her going to her mate beyond the till, saying, I'm not answer that phone. I'm not going to answer that phone. Because I hang up. If I go, it'll hang up. I'm not going to answer the phone. And I rang. I'm not going to answer that phone. I kept ringing. And I'm not going to answer that phone. I kept ringing. Oh, I will answer it now. And I hanged up. Ah! And you can see him going, no, no, no. How can they know we've not answered the phone? And I think, I can see you, stupid cow. I did go up to him later on and said, do you enjoy my little phone calls? It was you! Yeah. I mean, one of the other jokes we used to do was I used to be a runner for the till. Now, this is going back in the olden days. This is going back. And the idea is to stop people queuing up at the kiosk. If they're at the checkouts and they wanted a cigarette, or not a cigarette, a box of cigarettes, a runner would go and get them for them. Now, I was in a really cheeky mood, and I went up to the kiosk and I went, 30, only 10 packs of these, 5 packs of those, 6 packs of those. And by the time I got to the 10th item, they looked at me and went, "You don't want this, do you?" And I went, "No, I don't actually." I walked off. I've lost not a laugh. I was a real troublemaker in those days. Honestly, not the simplistic, simple person you see today, sweet and innocent person you see today. In those days, I was a real
Believe me, he's not sweet and innocent.
No, it's not true. It's not
Don't
true.
let this face fool you.
I have a halo above my head going.
More like the down the other end of your body where it slipped.
I wasn't sure how today's episode was going to go. Well, I actually enjoyed today's. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love doing my YouTube videos, but I don't. I'm almost crying with laughter here. So I say much about the show. So with the half hour looming up, it's time. It's time to call this a day. And thank you, whoever's watching this video, whoever you are. I'd love to know who's watching. I can see there's someone there. I thank you for being with me. I hope I've made you laugh. I hopefully haven't made you cry. This is crying with laughter because I'm allowed to do that. And I say, please like my video if you've liked it. You're obviously a subscriber because it came to you already, so I can't say that. I will say that for people who might watch this video later on. And please subscribe to the video. And if you want to know when this video comes out, you ring the bell. I ring the bell, ding dong, ding a ling a ling. And fourth more, most important thing you can do. Your buddies, your mates. Tell them about it. You tell them about the show. Because get more viewers that way. That's how it's gonna go. I keep on trying to change the end of that little lyric there to see, make it different, make it interesting. And I've got catchphrases on the face. I'm watching catchphrases on the TV at the moment. I'm distracted by it. So yes, I say to you, keep it up, my friends. Just trev the rev, and I ain't no vicar. Signing off until next time. Bye bye.